Hello everyone, so this is Favor from DJH Tech. As you know, we create business solutions, apps, and we run trainings as well, tech trainings in different subjects. And today I'm going to show you how to use this custom personal finance tracker. If you are watching this video, it's because you are going to be receiving a tracker very, very soon. So we also wanted to subscribe on our YouTube channel, like our videos, check more of our videos, come on our site, check us out, and see what you can. Yes, just check us out, see what you can grab, see what you can learn from us as well. So let me just show you how to use financial tracker quickly. So you can see it comes in different colors. You just have to specify the color you want. All right, so you can see there are two different colors on this side. I have one for Emmanuel Takwe. I know you people know Emmanuel Takwe. So this is just a sample. This is not a record, all right? I just put all of this so that you see how it works. All right, so let me just use this one to explain. So let me just add my face so we can easily see what I'm using. Okay. All right, so this setup now, we have three tabs here. We have the setup tab, we have the transactions tab, then monthly overview tab. So the setup tab is where you enter your values. That's the only place you enter anything you want to enter. Every other thing is automated. You don't do anything there. Everything will just fill itself. So let me show you how to do this. This setup tab, we have two columns, name, income, and then we have expense, right? So your income, this is where you enter anything you want to enter, whatever thing that brings you income. For instance, I'm going to be using examples of some of you people. So let's say Vicent, you get money from production. Let's say you're a producer. You can write it here, producer. Yeah, I just say producer gigs. So when you write producer gigs, when you come to transactions, you can clearly, when you click on this drop down under category, you clearly see your option here. Where's producer? Let me just look for producer real quick. Good. Look at producer here. So you don't have to enter anything here. It's, in fact, if you try to enter anything here, it's going to bounce you out because everything has been set. All rules have been set, so you can't change anything. So let me try and enter something so you see what I'm talking about. So when I press enter, good, there was a problem. Choose from the drop down. So that's what it's going to tell you. So you have to choose from the drop down, and everything has been set, has been preset. So nothing's going to be wrong anymore. So I want to delete some things now. Let me delete. Okay, so I've entered producer. When I enter producer, I'm going to enter producer brings me income. Let's say I make about 200K from producing gigs, right? So on this place where I have dates, I do not have to type the date manually. What I just do is double click on it. It's going to bring a calendar. So this calendar, you can now select the date you want. It's flexible that way, so that you don't have to write. Sorry, let me remove this messages. So you don't have to write. You don't have to write the date yourself in different formats. So everything has been set. So double click on it. So I click the date, 23rd of June, right? So I click on income. Then I say I want to select producer gig, right? Where's producer? I click on it. And I say I'm earning 250,000 from producer gigs. And I press my tab. This description now, you can now say, okay, produce for Wale. That's just an produce for Wale. It doesn't have to be much, just something that you can use to remember whenever you use the money to do or whatever brought you money. So this setup now, and this is my expense. Now, this producer, I can fill it as many times as I want in this place. Maybe I make another money from producer. Where is producer here? I make another money from producer on another day, let's say 24th of, that's the next day. I still keep it as income. So you do not have to repeat producer on this setup tab. You are writing it once, and that's all. So for your transactions tab, you can always pick it from the drop down. All right. So let us write expense. So another expense can be, let's say, I ordered food from item 7. Okay, there's food here. So let me just delete food. Okay, now let me just write something new. Let's say water. Let's say you're the type of person that buy bags of pure water. Yes, for instance, because I do that. So water now, you go to your transactions, you come over, you click on the date. Let me change this guy. So let's just say 25th of June. I change income to expense, then I click on my drop down, I choose water. Then I say, let's say 11 bags. I don't know how much 11 bags is, but let me just say 10K. That's not the price. I'm just saying 10K. So 10K. So 11 bags of water. So I want to show something. So I've entered 11 bags of water, right? So this is where we put our transactions. Sorry about the messages coming in. So now we have our monthly overview. So this our monthly overview shows us how we've done each month. For instance, we're in the month of June, right? So we're only going to be seeing transactions for this month. So except to record another month, of course, I will do that, for example, right? So, okay, I recorded another month here. This is 7, this is July. So I did this already. So the others are 666, so which is June. So now, June, yeah, let me just change the text. So, right, in this place, this is where we're not going to see our cash flow over time for this particular month. So this particular month, I've made over 405,000 naira and I've spent over 39,000 naira. Of course, I still have a lot of money. So we have what we call our balance. It shows us what we have left in our account. So currently I have 456,000 naira. You can see everything has been calculated already. Now, it's telling me for the month of June, I spent, okay, I got more gigs from producer. Let's just say I got 60% of my income from producer gigs, then others from sneakers, like people that sell sneakers. For instance, Angie sells sneakers and baby clothes, so and all of that. So if I sell perfume and perfume brings in more money, it's gonna be here. But I want to show us something. This chart is not working in correlation with this directly. Do you know why? Because we have denim jeans, sneakers, male wears, female wears. So if one will go there by the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can see that their prices are different and they're even lower than what got me more income, which is 250. So this is only going to show us the top 5 things that are bringing us more income. As simple as that. So the same for expenses. This is going to show us the top 5 things that are taking our expenses. Now I can see that biscuits takes more of my expenses, and it is wise for me to now reduce my cost on biscuits, right? Because it's taking more of my expenses. I mean, why am I spending so much more on biscuits, and what's the point? So I have to now reduce it. But if you feel you still need biscuits, that means you have to increase your income. So you have to work more on producer gigs, sneakers, and all of that. But let me just put something more realistic so that this can relate to a lot of audience. Let's just put let me put Upwork. Yes, I know a lot of friends that get money from Upwork. So then let me put financial favor. And a lot of people that get this because someone was telling me about this. So that's why I put it there. Instead, she gets financial favor every time. So you can record it. Then when you're having more income from financial favor, you know that your angel is at work. You have to be praying. So now, apart from Upwork, which other expense can I think of? There's data there, so I can't think of any more expense I do, right? So let's go over to transactions. Let me say Upwork. I know some people that make good money from Upwork. So let's just say Upwork will make about, where's Upwork? Let's say I know someone that makes 1 million naira from Upwork in a month. Yeah, so people like that. So you can just put Upwork the buyer. If you watch movie, you understand what I'm talking about. So then we also have which other did I put there? Okay, financial favor. So I'm doing this because of people that I met some person and they told me about that. So that's why I want this to relate to them. So financial favor, then I can put this to the person has gotten financial favor for up to maybe 2 million. Angel is active, working 247. Angels are active. So in this case, look at our chart. Our chart has changed to financial favor, Upwork, producer, sneakers, and all of that. So you can see producer was the first, but now it has come to be the third. And you can see our cash flow has increased to 3.495 million naira, right? And our expense is still the same because we didn't add anything new. So we have a balance of this. But this is for June. If you change it to another month, of course, this year also works. You can change it to another year you like. So this is June. I can change it to another month. Let's say April. Now, there's no record for April, so that's why everything is empty. But I did a record for July one time. So when I click on July, it's bringing me that, okay, I spent 50,000 naira. I've not had any income in July. I did it here. Let me show you transactions. So this is it here. It was an expense. So if I can add an income here for July, I click on this, choose July. Let's say July 8th. I say I have an income, and let it just be, let's say Upwork, that I made about 500,000 naira. Then description, you can put whatever you want to put. I come over here, July, it's going to show me good. It has updated. You can see we were in minus 50K before, but now it's now 450,000 naira because of the addition of 500,000 naira from my income. So this is very smooth. And then each month you can now see your progress. Okay, I cut out some courses. My chart shows progressive this time. My expense chart shows progressive this time, and all of that. So that's how to use this personal finance tracker. Yeah, thank you.